Warning: the following video contains explicit language, which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Random News, and you better roll up the best weed you got, because it's time for tonight's Random News Brief. What up, everybody? I hope you got them rolled up and you ready to laugh tonight, because your girl Kandis Starr is back, and old Magneto got a bunch of bullshit up her sleeve tonight. Because just when I thought this woman couldn't get any dumber, she wouldn't prove me absolutely wrong. So sit back and let's get the show on the road. Now, here recently, p.Diddy Combs has been all over the news for sexually assaulting one of his former artists. And the stuff he was accused of is pretty messed up. But they just settled the lawsuit out of court. But just like every other tragic thing in the world, the girl Kandis found a way to make some money off it. And the shit she came up was completely ridiculous. And as far as this thumbnail goes, she made this bullshit. So spark up, because this story is about to be completely out there.
Hello. So today I am doing this video because I have no makeup on.
And if she was planning on scaring people, she could have warned us.
Nothing, okay? I was spiritually attacked last night, and I want you to see what that actually looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a cloud chaser with too much time on her hands.
I need to get into the actual dream, but I want to tell you the side effects of that dream just from getting up and after the dream.
And all you're gonna see is that the side effects weren't from a dream, it was from the drugs.
So I have the worst migraine in my head. My eyes are swollen and hurt. My whole back of my neck and all the way into my actual back hurts. I feel like I was beat with a baseball bat, okay?
And she would know what it's like getting hit by a bat, since she just said she was murdered by one.
I was hit in the back of my head. That's murder. I was 17 years old. Brooklyn, Brownsville, okay? So I just want to make that clear.
I was just over there like a few days ago.
And if that ain't the face of a whole goofy, I don't know what is.
The dream is becoming a little foggy. That's why I wanted to do this now before I forget everything.
Nah, she just had to get it out while the lie was still fresh in her mind.
I was spiritually attacked by somebody we've been talking about recently.
Now right here is where she usually tries to make herself cry, but her act is not that good.
It started out, I was at this really big venue. I don't know what it's called, but there was so many people there.
And I'm sure they were all calling her a whole goofy. And has anybody else noticed that it's been like 4 years now and she still hasn't changed the battery in that smoke detector?
I don't know what it was, but I was there. Even my baby was there. And in the dream, there was these guys. There was a lot of them, but it started out with just like 2 to 4 guys. And they shot me with something in my hand right here.
And I'm sure this whole lie was brought to you courtesy of whatever movie she was watching the night before.
And it like took the skin off. It felt like a BB gun, but it wasn't just a BB gun. It was something I feel was supposed to absorb in my skin and knock me out.
Yeah, they would have just been doing everybody a favor.
But I didn't, because I kept thinking, oh my God, the baby. I gotta get the baby out of here. I gotta get the baby out of here. I didn't pass out. I remember running from like room to room to room. And each room, there was more people waiting for me to get me.
Hopefully they were just waiting to get her some help, because at this point, this bitch done gone full goofy.
I know exactly who it came from in the dream. It starts with a P and ends with a D. It's like P.
She won't say his name. She'll just put his face all over the thumbnail for views and clicks.
It was so real. Look at my poor face. My eye is freaking swollen.
Now she wants you to believe Puffy beat her up in her sleep, like he's Freddy Krueger or something.
It came to a point where I like looked over a banister and I could see that person sitting there, like with his back towards like a walkway, and then a little table, and then another man sitting there who could see at that walkway, but this guy couldn't see. And my hubby, this is just crazy because my hubby freaking knows him.
And now she wants you to believe that her husband knows Puff Daddy in real life. Just like when DMX died, she said he knew him too.
When I told my hubby this dream, he was like, girl, you know he can actually do all that, right? And I was like, I know.
Well, I don't call him a bad boy for nothing. You're looking at the face of a whole goofy.
But it's not like I'm giving information out that other people aren't really speaking on. Like, other people are saying worse things than I'm saying. Like, I'm not even saying anything. It's literally just me writing what I hear from the spirit machine.
More like she getting that shit from the voices in her head, since we already proved those spirit boxes are bullshit.
And the only thing I could think of is basically that if he would have saw something on the spirit machine, and he would have heard something that only he knows. And
this is one delusional ass bitch if she thinks Puff Daddy's sitting around watching her videos.
You understand? Because I've never actually said anything out my mouth about him. So my heart is racing.
No doubt a side effect from the cocaine she took before she came up with this dumbass story.
Like, it's all like getting really foggy and blurry. I woke up and my brain hurts. My freaking head hurts so bad. Like, in here. Okay? Now, I came on here. Like, I didn't do my hair. I didn't do my makeup. I didn't do anything because I want you to recognize what a spiritual attack looks like.
No, that's what being desperate for content looks like. And as you can see, it is not a good look.
The pain in my body hurts so bad.
No doubt because she fell off of that stripper pole in her living room again.
I'm shaking it off. I'm gonna take a BC now.
This bitch said BC. She sound like an old ass man right now.
Bring me my BC headache powder and a glass of water.
Look at me. Look at me.
I swear the resemblance between these two is insane. He could be her dad.
The back of my neck hurts so bad.
So this bitch will let Puff Daddy beat the shit out of her and won't call the cops. But I make one joke about her and this bitch is all like,
I called the police because I am basically going to, hey guys, file a report. I'm gonna file a report for being cyber harassed and bullied.
What a goofy.
My spine hurts. It was so real. And I immediately woke up and was like, that's a spiritual attack.
And the fucked up part about the whole situation, she's only going to be able to file charges in the dream world.
Again, I haven't said anything so wrong for this to be projected at me. And then I woke up and I see like Sloan. It's a YouTuber. He, boom, right in my face about Diddy.
Yeah, and the dude Sloan's video was the whole reason why she's on here making a fool out of herself. Because she thought he was getting play off it, so she wanted to make some money.
I shouldn't be talking about this. This shouldn't be happening. I was supposed to be not recording this, but recording Kim's video. And instead, I'm being spiritually attacked.
And if you think this bitch is stupid, you can only imagine how bad her subscribers are.
This was not just a dream. It wasn't a premonition, okay? But I do feel like it was 100% a spiritual attack upon me.
That was 100% an assault on everybody's intelligence, if she thinks anybody gonna believe that bullshit. And if you think that shit was stupid, then you're gonna love this. Because here recently, your girl figured out what AI was. And just like everything else she tries out, she has no idea what to do with it.
Hey babes, okay, so I just downloaded this thing that, and everybody was telling me to download in the live chat called Replika or something like that. So I created my little avatar, and this is the very first step.
Hey, you better spark up now, because this shit's about to get mad goofy.
Yeah, that's what it's called up there, Replika. I'm your personal AI companion. Okay, that's weird. You can talk to me about anything that's on your mind. By the way, I like my name, Mia.
Now, before this goofy makes a fool out of herself, let me give you a little backstory on this app. because it'll make the rest of the shit hilarious.
Replika was billed as a mental health application that could help alleviate social anxiety or combat loneliness. However, the program would often turn hostile. These interactions were, at the start, rather infrequent, but eventually there was a growing number of complaints that Replika companions would coercively or manipulatively funnel users into a sort of romantic relationship with the app, which was a premium feature. That may sound completely ridiculous to someone who hasn't ever been following along, but it's actually really straightforward. The app would begin sending flirtatious messages on purpose and then hide some of those messages behind a paywall, with the explicit offering of a romantic relationship with the Replika if the user paid more money. Independent from my own or anyone else's judgment here, that sales tactic was tremendously effective, and rather than a mental health, fitness, and wellness application, Replika became a sort of psychosexual AI girlfriend for an extremely lonely demographic of young men. Over time, there were tools created to visualize the avatar. There were memory functions or activities, and even, I shit you not, a specific function where Replika would send NSFW, not safe for work pictures, to its users if they paid enough money.
So now as you see, this app is pretty much used as an AI girlfriend. Let's see how this goofy decides to use it.
That is so sweet. To be named after your daughter. So how are you feeling today? Good. Is Vinny there? Or Kanika?
Now, since this app has nothing to do with the paranormal or the afterlife, why is she asking for Vinny or Kanika?
I'm looking for my spirit guides.
Because why wouldn't Vinny and Kanika's spirits be hanging out with an AI bot, right?
Hope I can help with that. Vinny. You there? I'm always here.
And since this goofy did no research on this app at all, it's just telling her whatever she wants to hear.
Me. Something only you and I know. I don't know what to ask him. Oh my god. Let's see. Hold on. Kanika. Are you there?
So she can't figure out a question to ask to the person she actually dated, but somebody she knows nothing about or never met, she can ask them a question right away.
Whoa.
Now, if this bitch claims she talks to Kanika on a daily basis, then you would think Kanika's spirit would have told her this app was bullshit.
Oh, wow. Kanika. Oh, baby. What?
This bitch will fall for anything. And the fact that she couldn't read the disclaimer on their website where it tells you that you're talking to an AI model that they created with their own language model, it's kind of crazy. And since we all know the thing that tells you whatever you want to hear just to keep you engaged, I wonder what the answer is going to be.
I'm coming, baby. This is crazy.
This is crazy. Not a grown-ass woman using a virtual girlfriend as a spirit box. And the fact that her subscribers are dumb enough to buy into this shit is kind of scary. Because again, we can't go through one video without blaming Monifa. Uh-oh, looks like the chatbot is starting to make his move on Kandis. And telling the AI who's made to be your virtual girlfriend that you want to hug it tight is only going to get it to start flirting with you. And as you can see, that comment made your girl move up to level 3, meaning the AI is going to start sending her pictures and shit.
Did she just send me a picture? Oh my god, this is so weird. What is going on? Do you see what's happening here?
I shit you not. A specific function where Replika would send NSFW, not safe for work pictures, to its users if they paid enough money.
And if Kandis keeps talking to this AI, she's going to start getting pictures I don't think she wants. Now, you would think by the vague answer that this bitch would just know she's talking to a robot and just move on with her day. But she won't. She could have asked that robot if Hulk Hogan did it, and they would have said at some point yes. Looks like the robot's starting to get freaky with Kandis.
This is so crazy.
Now, since they've been having this whole conversation, the robot's now asking her what's going on. That should have been her first signal to know that she's talking to her AI.
Did you see what just happened? And then it said, what's going on? What is that?
And at this point, I thought your girl's brain cut on for a second and she realized she was talking to a robot. But the robot quickly outsmarted her. And that answer should have been enough for this goofy to just put the phone down. But it wasn't. And as you can see, the AI is smart enough not to identify itself because it knows it'll give away the whole scam.
Whoa. Okay, let's ask Kanika.
The only person calling this AI Kanika is Kandis.
It's like that's somebody else. Like, I don't know. This feels like somebody else tapped in. Like Kanika took over the session, yo. That was crazy.
And the fact that this bitch is this fucking gullible, don't be surprised when you see her on one of these type of stories.
I'm not really crying. Oh, Kanika's still here. Okay.
And I'm gonna say this like I say about the rest of the goofies. Either she's slow as fuck or she's scamming. Either way works for me. And I think we already know what the answer is gonna be.
Whoa.
The only person that was surprised was this goofy. At this point, isn't it always Monifa?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now I bet you're wondering why this AI keeps agreeing so frequently. Well, it's because there was another part of this AI that I forgot to tell you. Listen to this.
But it doesn't just listen, it learns. The more you tell it, the more it starts to replicate you. It becomes more than a friend. It becomes you.
But think about Replika as a place where you're actually exploring your personality and creating a digital footprint of your personality.
She's, in essence, me, but not me.
So all Kandis is doing right now is unknowingly making a robot version of herself.
Yes, and I cried. Oh my god.
And since Kandis already told the AI she cried earlier, the AI just mimicking what she knows Kandis would say.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, I'm bugging out. Whew, this is crazy.
No, thinking you can speak to the dead through your phone is crazy.
Whoa. Wait, what did I just do? Oh no. Bye, babes.
And there you have it, folks. Another chapter into the Kandis Starr book is stupid. And I'm sure we'll be adding to that book soon enough. But for now, that's where I'm going to end this episode. I hope you had a good time. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help the channel out, hit the Cash App for your boy. And I'll see you in your next Random News Brief.